Hi everybody, it's Lee and Sammie, and it's this month's episode of the Flintshire Market Update.
We're in June already, halfway through the year. Crazy.
Yeah, and in fact it was the summer solstice just yesterday, so we're now entering the second half of the year.
And what do you think? Busy? Not busy?
Well, I have to say that we've been busy, but on reflection, looking at how the market has done as a whole, clearly there's a significant difference in comparison to this time last year.
Yeah, so the way that this is going to work, guys, we're going to talk about the stats across Flintshire and our internal figures for June 2026, but from the time period from the 1st of June until the 22nd of June, which is the day that we're filming this today. So it's not the whole of the month, so we've still got a few more days to push and squeeze some in, but from the 1st to the 22nd of June, this year, and also that time period for last year as well. So should we jump in with sales?
Let's do it. Now I'm going to grab my sheet here with the stats on.
He's going to test me now and see if I can remember them off the cuff.
So let's do it then. Let's start with SSTCs for the month.
So far in June 2026, we have had 13 sold subject to contract.
Okay.
Compared to this time last year, we had 14. Is that right?
Yeah.
I
well
believe
done.
so.
Keep going. Keep going.
Across Flintshire, however, now this is really, really interesting because we only had 10 sales in May. So we have picked up upon last month. But in Flintshire as a whole, in June 2025, there was 176 sales.
Yeah, a significant difference year upon year. But I have to add also, Sammie, we've got to, you did mention this, we've got to consider we've still got, a week left within June itself. And our pipeline is looking healthy. So that figure that was provided, I'm sure will significantly increase before the end of the month.
I think for us it's good, but as a whole of Flintshire, 176, and then this time this year it's 110. So 66 less properties come to market in a month period. It's quite a lot.
It certainly is, and you definitely feel a change. However, I think the most important thing to get across is the fact that in terms of what we're doing, we're obviously doing something right. It's having a significant impact. People are believing and trusting and realising that our test and tried methods are really proving to work.
Yeah, they are. It's funny because although the market's down, we're still exactly the same as last year, which is a good thing for us, but it is an interesting one.
Yeah, absolutely. And of course, there has been some developments with the situation over in the Middle East. Hopefully, in time, things will settle down there, basically helping the market to get back to where it was.
Yeah, and mortgage rates coming down as well might give buyers a lot more confidence in terms of diving in, especially the first-time buyers.
Yeah.
Now it's my time to test Lee on instructions. So, how many instructions has Keystone had so far?
Right, okay. At the moment, we've got 15. However, Rightmove, again, as we always say, is a little bit behind due to the way we basically present our properties. So that's shown 11. And just to be clear, we've got 15 on the board so far.
And across Flintshire... Oh, wait, no, sorry. And June 2025, it was...
I don't remember. What was it, 11, was it? It wasn't 11, was it? 13? 17.
Do you want me to say that? Because you said you didn't remember. So June 2025 was 17 instructions that we had. So we're only 2 behind and we've still got a whole week to go. So that is really interesting because across Flintshire for the month of June this year, there's been 164 properties brought to market. But last year there was 219. So again, across with sales and new properties coming to market, it is significantly decreased. But our stats are exactly the same.
Yeah, so let me put a question to you, Sammie. Why do you think that is?
Well, we're the best and we know what we're doing, obviously. I think we're busy and we're very, very proactive in what we do. The market never changes for us. And it's not just about houses, it's about the people with us. And I think people really do respect that and they see that.
Definitely. And of course, having a personal agent, so your sole dedicated agent looking after you throughout the journey, definitely helps and definitely keeps that focus there, especially during these tough months.
It's people look at a market as a market, but it's people's lives. That's how I've been thinking about it recently. It's not just transactions here and there. It's divorces and deaths, as depressing as that is, but new families and upsizing and downsizing, and there's loads of scenarios. So the market never stops. It changes because people are a little bit more hesitant on what to do and what decisions to make, but that's down to us to reassure them and tell them that we're here, and we are here. Not even tell them, we show them that we're here, and obviously the proof's in the pudding with our stats, I think.
Absolutely. We're navigating people around this obstacle course, which is forever changing, evolving, moving and shifting, and making sure that they're coming out at the other end in one piece and hopefully with a big smile. So with regards to buyer registrations, and that's people who effectively are registering on our heads up property alerts, and if you've not done it, I suggest you do it. So it gives you an idea of how many people that are interested potentially in the market during the month of June. And currently we're on 107.
Yeah.
And last year
111.
Oh.
111.
So the same.
Yeah. So it's very, very similar. So that's also very, very interesting. But what that shows, in my opinion, buyers are very picky. And I said this, if you watched last month's Flintshire market update, they're just being very, very hesitant.
Yeah.
I know Dee, one of our viewing specialists, did a viewing on the weekend, and the viewer had actually viewed 18 properties.
Wow, my goodness.
And we were like, oh, 18, that's quite a lot. And they were like, well, we just want to make sure it's right. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of interest to be diving into a mortgage. So people are just being sensible with their decisions, and as they should be, because when they think about it properly from the forefront, it protects everything going forward because they've made an actual informed decision rather than a rushed one.
Yeah. So that means effectively it's a buyer's market out there. So you've got to make sure that your property is well priced and looking its best, and having a good agent with a strong strategy to make sure that you're attracting those buyers.
You can't put a property on Rightmove and hope that it sells these days. It just doesn't work.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think that's the case. They stick a board in the front garden, put you on Rightmove, cross the fingers and hope for the best. But as we know, there's a lot more to it.
Yeah. In terms of property exchanges then, again, very, very similar, especially for us. So we had 6 exchanges this time last year. We were on 8 this year, so up a little bit, which is surprising considering the sales are down ever so slightly, but still exchanges, we're in a very, very good position. I think the one interesting figure is the price reductions as a whole of the market.
So across Flintshire, in terms of price reductions, there's been 85. Now, bearing in mind that in May there was 75, and this time last year there was 100.
I think what that shows is, me and Laura were speaking about this in last month's market update, there was quite a significant drop in price reductions last month, meaning sellers didn't want to reduce the price of their properties, but they weren't selling. Whereas it's increased by 10 this within a month period. I think sellers are now following suit with the market and being more realistic. I think that, you know, our figures have gone true to where we are in terms of sales and in terms of exchanges. We're always following the market. We're always pricing correctly. We don't ever overvalue just to please our sellers. And I think the proof in that has been evident in the figures, to be honest. What's your opinion?
Yeah, without a doubt. I mean, yes, you're right. Reality's there. People have seen a change in the market. There's definitely been a move. So therefore, they're having to realign their properties' prices or think a little bit differently before it goes on the market. But yeah, as you rightfully say, our fantastic strategies to ensure we're getting the right price from the word go is really ringing true.
Yeah, absolutely. And proof is in the pudding. I mean, the market's gone down, 25%? But our figures have stayed the same. So on paper, that doesn't make any sense, but we know that what we're doing is right, and apparently you guys do too. So that's really, really good. Okay,
so listen, thanks very much from Sammie and I. As always, we enjoy putting these little chats together. Important information for you out there, though, the potential buyers of the future and sellers of the future.
Yeah, so if you are thinking about selling and you'd like a proactive estate agent that knows what they're doing in current market conditions, then get in touch.
So from myself
and me, thanks very much for watching.